welcome back. We are headed to Delaware. We're in Delaware.
Big Stone Beach in Delaware.
Big Stone Beach. We are currently going to pick up a friend. He's going to tag along. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be in the videos.
Yes, he'll be learning very shortly. And
like it or not.
This weekend, we are not doing camping in the car. We did rent an Airbnb from Mary, so shout out Mary.
Thanks, Mary.
We'll be taking you along so you can see all of the planning, all of the 5 minutes of planning it required to coordinate the trip and what we're going to do and if we need to charge up. I think the most exciting thing, if it's exciting at all, is that the Airbnb will have a 110 volt outlet in the parking area, so I think we should be able to charge up while we're effectively at the beach for the weekend. So
Yeehaw.
Superchargers not necessary.
Let's go.
Cost of refueling covered.
Yeah, big old zero for that.
Yes.
We were talking about it this morning that we kept feeling like we forgot something and like we weren't packing enough simply because we're not camping in the car. Like we're so used to blankets and the pad and
water and everything else that comes along with not being in a house.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier and
quicker.
Yeah.
We almost shared a bag. However, some people overpack and we couldn't share a bag. That's fine. But we can show you the back seat. Again, really nothing, but then room for Shendel, and then again our beach chairs. We'll be able to bring our beach chairs, which is also a big plus when we camp in the car and are going to the beach. It's really hard to maneuver the chairs. So like we would have to put them in one of the front seats, and because they're square and boxy, they don't really fit in well. So we were using bag chairs because they could sit right here on the floor. So it'll be nice to sit in our beach chairs on the beach.
A comfortable beach chair definitely beats a bag chair. The other problem was with the beach chairs being in the front seat, we were running the risk of if we moved incorrectly. We could bump them and they would destroy the touchscreen, which would be obviously a terrible situation. So
yeah, it was either ruin the touchscreen or ruin the window with any little movement. So we did try it one time and didn't really work out the greatest. So we have learned, bag chair it is, but we will record some more, maybe introduce Shendel and share our trip with you guys. Toodaloos.
as you can see here, we did charge up to 93% before we left. Predicted arrival was 59%, with the potential to round trip and still have battery remaining. However, we weren't interested in doing that, but as you can see here, there's plenty of superchargers along the way. But without further ado, let's get on the road and show you what's up. So we arrived with 52% battery remaining, which was 7% less than predicted. But that's because our tire pressure was low and because we were probably driving a little faster than recommended. But not to worry, we had our mobile charger with us. The 110 volt plugs into any regular electrical outlet. So we got that hooked up in the parking space and plugged into the Tesla, made sure we got our green light, and we were good to go.
So this is the house. House was beautiful. Pictures were great, but it was so much better in person. They had an amazing sound system that you could hear anywhere in the house. And then you could also, they had speakers on the deck, so you could sit and listen to music while you're sitting right there on our section of the beach. People were catching shark. We saw a 5-foot shark kind of come up to shore, which was very cool experience. Pizza we got from an area down there that was amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but we'll put a name for it on screen.
That's an observation tower. You can no longer climb it. Rusty, but still pretty cool. Bunnies that came and joined us, and then those are actually worms, believe it or not, that create these rock-like structures. That's kind of where we saw that 5-foot shark get a little bit breached, I think is the term, or beached or whatever.
It was enough to keep me out of the water the entire weekend because I've never seen a shark like that in person, and it was terrifying.
And it was huge, and 2 houses down are kids swimming in it.
Yeah, so there were also a ton of horseshoe crabs, some alive, some not. Sorry for the content there, but something we found really interesting about horseshoe crabs that we learned a few months ago, actually on a trip to Lewis, is that their blood is used in medical research. It has a specific protein that reacts and kind of congeals up for testing of vaccines and medical equipment to see if it would be harmful to humans, which I thought was really cool and made them, I mean, they're still ugly and gross, but way less like, what are these dinosaurs still doing here?
Yeah, they were on the endangered list because when we were doing that, we would just kill them. But we have learned to keep some blood in them, obviously, and keep them alive.
Yeah, we as in people who are doing
Right.
this research, not us, because
Certainly not
we're
us.
not qualified for that kind of behavior.
Yes.
Since we were able to charge the whole weekend and our charge limit was set at 96%, we hit that mark, which meant we did not need to stop on the way home, and we would arrive with about 53% battery left. We did make it home with about 51% battery left, which was 2% less than what was predicted, but we did have to drop our friend off. So thanks for joining for this one, and stay tuned for another soon.